Hello and welcome back to my Vancouver Canucks franchise mode in NHL 18. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I advise you go check them out to see what kind of position Vancouver is in. And to start off this episode, I have a big trade. Now let me explain this. In the previous episode, or was it the previous, or was it the one before that? Well, in one of my last episodes, I signed JVR, James Van Riemsdyk, and he has had an awful season. Like, a horrendous, very bad season. He's making 7. I thought he would have been a good producer, a good power forward, but he's -7. And Arizona over here, 22, 18, and 5. They want to make the playoffs for the first time in a while. They want to get out of the basement, and a guy like JVR can really bolster up their lineup. Even, maybe he'll simulate better in Arizona. Just look at what he'd add to their forwards. So you see their forwards, yeah, they have a decent group, and he'd be a good vet there. But it's only a 1-year contract. They have plenty of money to re-sign them if they want. So that makes sense. He's a loan. You want to loan him out, but I want some picks too. Arizona really doesn't need to draft anything. They have everything there except goaltending, which I'm sure they can do something about that. No, no, they have not a bad. He's a starting goaltender. They just don't have any prospects. So Arizona wants to get out of the basement. But taking on $7 million is a lot. But Dave Bolland is making almost $6 million for 1 more year, so it's just a trade-off year. And a prospect, Jakub Lukau, he's from the Czech Republic. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't think he'll grow into anything, but you know how NHL 18 works. We'll probably face up in the playoffs 5 years from now, and he'll score the game-winning overtime goal in Game 7. So, let's see if this trade goes through. Trade rejected. Maybe I can get a few other picks out of this. Let's see. 4th and a 6. Come on. Trade rejected. 4th and a 7th. Come on. Come on, Arizona. Come on. Trade rejected. Come on. And there we go. That'll go through. So, I'm making a signing here. The legend Justin Pogge, I guess. However you want. Pogo. Whatever. Sure. $10.5 million. You know he deserves it because he's a legend. Toronto Maple Leafs legend. And I think we'll have some cap problems, and I really don't want to get into the roster moves and having to send somebody down, but automatic roster move, blah, blah, blah. Fix that, EA. I know you didn't understand a word I just said, but fix it, please. I appreciate it. So I'm going to sign him to some monies. Here is my trading block, who I have on the block. Philip Grubauer, 2 more years left at $4.25 million. I almost said $1 billion, but we don't have that kind of money. Michael Del Zotto and Eric Goodbranson. If anybody would take them on, I would highly appreciate it. I would retain cap, but I'm already retaining cap on a few players, so I can't do that. Let's get right to the sim. Oh, I might as well show you the lineup real quick, just really quick. I put Pettersson up on the first line because he's now a first-line forward, a two-way forward. Maybe he'll produce there because he's had a meh season. As a rookie, not bad. Half a point a game, John, and then Besser. Two-way forward, put Sven Barchi down there on the second line with Bo Horvat. They had some good chemistry last year. And the man, Ty Ronning, is going to get some second line time there. Adam Gaudette's not having a bad season. 20 points on the third line. Not awful in the slightest. There's a defense. I'm going to put him right there. Give him the right role. So, yeah. Let's see how this goes. Let's get right back into the simulation. I'm hoping we get some trade offers going into the deadline, because I will end up trading Philip Grubauer by the end of the season. No doubt. And I don't see us making the playoffs anymore with that trade. And there's Justin Pogge, just in case. And Besser accepts his contract that I gave him the last episode, $9 million for a few years, which makes plenty of sense. I'm going to go 6 weeks in the W because all the good players are in the W every year, it seems, in NHL. We were a weird... Okay, Carolina has a trade offer. Joe Farabee, a guy that I drafted in last year's draft, 71 overall. I don't know if I signed him or not. And their 2020 pick. I think they're going to be a good team in 2020. I don't want to give up any prospects at the time. No prospects. I don't feel like giving up any prospects. Washington, Florida wins. So we're a very streaky team. Let's keep simming here. I'm hoping to get some trade offers. Columbus win in Columbus. Dallas a loss. So we're a very streaky team. Michael D. Nope, I will not be trading him. Nope. Especially for a first-round pick that's going to be very high. Because Philadelphia is usually a good team by year 3. Vegas, win in Vegas. What is with this team? No, I will not be trading him. Oh, okay, so we have a trade here. Dylan. I know who he is. I thought he was younger than that. I thought he was younger. No, I don't. I will not be trading my second-round picks. So I do have 3 first-round picks this year. No, don't. No, I'm not going to be... No, screw off, San Jose. I'll fist fight you if you do that again. As you see down there in the bottom right, Utica is 40, 13, and 6. Great to see that. And we're finally losing some games. I see us being middle of the pack. Or not middle of the pack, but middle of the pack in the lottery. So let's see where our other picks are. I have Arizona's pick, and Arizona is just a few points ahead of us, and Chicago. So I'm hoping both of those teams fall out of playoff contention, because hoping for it. And Brock Besser here, up to a 93 overall. Let me just check the contract I gave him. Oh, I can't check the extension from here. That sucks. Both of these guys playing phenomenal, over a point per game. Sven Barchi, he's not doing bad there on the second line. Elias Peterson definitely stepping his game up. Good for him. How many points did he have left? 22 points last time I checked, and it's been 20 games? No. Maybe? It's been 18 games? 18 games, so he's definitely starting to step up. I think he has 18 points in 18 games, if I'm not mistaken. Ty Ronning there. Jake Virtanen, Jake the Snake, both these guys. Ty Ronning is up to an 83 overall, and he's a second-line forward. Interesting. Adam Gaudette is up to an 80. Josh Morrissey. Yola Levy, come on. I wish he would grow a bit. Our defense is definitely not good at all. Thatcher Demko. Yeah. So Philip Grubauer has got to go in a few days or weeks. Whatever time we're at. Let's just sim up right to the deadline, and then I'll make my trades. I'll sim up to the day. But no, I don't want your defenseman win against Colorado and a loss against Nashville. Come on, I just want... Nobody wants Philip Grubauer. I'm going to go check the... I'm going to go browse some teams and see if anybody would be a fit for Philip Grubauer. Or Philip Grubauer would be a fit for any team. I have a trade to announce. Philip Grubauer and I have, been discussing, where he would like to go. And Philly is on our radar. They have never had a solid goaltender, but they have Mrazek, blah, blah, blah. Carter Hart, they don't have... Technically, they need a goaltender. They do. They need a solid goaltender for future years to come. Brian Elliott is not a stud. Peter Mrazek will probably leave once he gets to. Does that make any sense? But this makes sense. They want Cap off the books. Jori Lehtera, who is not a good player for them in the slightest. And that's another goaltender they could use. Philip Grubauer hasn't had the worst of seasons with a meh team. So let's see if this trade goes through. Trade accepted. I will take that. Thank you for doing business with me, Philadelphia. I'll see you in 2 seconds. And that is all the trades I will be making for this season, or going out of the trade deadline. Here is the finalized rosters. Elias Peterson is definitely growing there on the top line with 2 studs. I don't know who the captain's going to be. It's going to come down to the wire. Thatcher Demko is going to be the starter for the rest of the season, which is going to be great. Justin Pogue, he's a stud. He's a legend. $10.5 million. Thank you for your retirement money. And that's the roster. The Utica Comets are absolutely incredible. There's a few players I need to sign at the end of the season, which is definitely going to be kind of difficult. Coland will be in the NHL by next year. Same with Dahlin and potentially Burke. He's a third-line scorer, but his stats don't show that. And defense, yeah. But Boquist definitely... Oh, he's top 6. I'm just going to put him right there. Yeah, top 6. He's putting up points there in the AHL. And let's continue the simulation. Let's hope it goes by quick and painless. That's the first-round pick. I said I wasn't going to trade for Philly's first-round pick probably 4 minutes ago. Just a few minutes ago. But it makes sense now that I look at it. Because they could be a team up in the air. Because they're not doing great this year. Oh, God. Come on. Lose some games. Lose some games. I just traded away my starting goaltender. Starter, kind of. Let's go to the America. New Jersey, loss. Keep current ticket prices. I can't speak today. I'm sorry about that. I can't speak in general. Like, what is my voice? What is this? 3 losses in a row. 4 losses in a row. 5 losses in a row. And a win and a win. So we are definitely going to miss the playoffs. I think that's a definite by now. If everything doesn't happen, or if the team or the league around us doesn't collapse, Utica is easily going to get 50 wins. I love seeing. And then we're on a roll. What is this? What is this, Vancouver? You're trying to screw the tank? Holy hell. We're going to have 40 wins, aren't we? Come on, lose. Oh, God. Utica 51 with... They're amazing. I don't think I know who the goaltender is. It might be Leggio. Is it Leggio? Maybe. Let's go to Rushy here for 2 weeks. Minnesota. Loss. Loss. Picking up some points. And another loss. Come on, Vancouver. And the last game against the Pittsburgh and a 7-2 win. What is life? Oh, those 10 overtime and shootout losses. John Tavares having an amazing end to the season. Let me save this real quick. I really don't want to lose my progress. I really don't feel like it. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I saved that because I don't want to lose anything I just did. Okay, so I saved the game because I really don't feel like losing any progress. Let's check where all the teams finished. Did Philadelphia miss the playoffs? Philadelphia did miss the playoffs. Or, so, okay, this is too quick. That's going way too quick. My brain is hurting. So let's check who missed the playoffs. Toronto Maple Leafs are the best team in the league. That makes sense. They're quite good. The Islanders, Wings, Kings, Rangers, San Jose, Philly. Ooh, we're definitely on the outside. Ooh, did Chicago make the... Oh, for the love of God. No. No. Okay, so 2 of our picks this year are in the... dang it. Oh, man, Vancouver, why are you like this? Yeah, great season. Great season for a bunch of our players. And we can definitely be a playoff team next year. Defense is definitely got to get a bit better. Yep, and, you know, Thatcher Demko going on a streak there to end the season. No, I'll check the... Should I just check that real... Yeah, I'll check that real quick. Let me check who the best scorers in the league were. Vancouver. Let's go to all. McDavid, 107 points. Yes, the McDavid experiment is definitely working. This makes a whole bunch of sense. Did he win the... Tavares second in the league. Whoa, we had 2 and 3 in the league. And Mr. Connor McDavid won the Maurice Richard Trophy. And there's Eli Tolvanen just sneaking up there. Ovechkin and Tavares. So Tavares is a stud. Don't know who the captain's going to be next year. Let's look at goaltenders. Frederick Anderson. Yeah, that makes sense. They won the President's Trophy. Who had the most shutouts? Mike Smith. That's interesting, actually. Defense. Who is the best defenseman in the world? Yeah, Erik Karlsson. I think that's 2 years in a row now. Let's head into the draft. Or I might as well check the prospects real quick. So who do we have here? Who is supposed to go number 1 overall this year? I'm pretty sure it's Jack Hughes. Yep, that makes sense. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this guy I created, Alex Steen from Germany. I created a bunch of players in a few years from now. I'm pinning these 2 guys. Kako's a real guy. Moses. Okay. Who has the best potential? Ooh, 3rd round. I'm gonna pin this guy. I'm picking that guy up. I know I don't have a 3rd round pick, do I? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it just seems like a normal draft. I created this guy right here. Hold on. This guy right here, Cole Caulfield. He's an NCAA prospect. Barney. I need the Barnaby. I thought it said Barney. Dang it, that would have been sick. Any goaltenders this year? No, not really. I mean, this guy could be a medium elite, potentially. But do we need a goaltender? No, if Thatcher Demko is a beast, which I think he will be. He's getting to that point where I just need him to grow a bit more. No, I'm going to send... let's go to the Utica playoffs. Let's see how this goes. I want to see... Utica needs to win the Calder Trophy. It would be amazing to see them win the AHL playoffs. Come on, Belleville. Screw Belleville. OT loss. OT win. Win. Come on, Vancouver or Utica. I'm cheering for you, Utica. Utica loss and Game 7 against Belleville and a loss. Seriously, you lose to the Belleville Senators. They don't have any... I think I'm jinxing them, to be honest. I think that's 2 years in a row where I've gone into their playoffs and they've just stunk the bed. Or stunk the bed, whatever. That's not real. So I will sim this and I'll be back to you in probably 2 seconds. And I am back here just before the draft lottery. The Tampa Bay Lightning have won the Stanley Cup. I think that is 2 years in a row. Yes, the Tampa Bay Lightning have won the Stanley Cup. Let's check the trophies. Let's check the trophies, see who... I think that might be 2 years in a row. Let's check the playoff tree. Tampa Bay Beat the Canadiens, beat the Panthers, beat the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is a potential conference final this year in the NHL. And then they beat the Nashville Predators. That would be a fun matchup in the finals. And the awards. The Edmonton Oilers won last year. I had forgot about that. And the Leafs. Oh no, the poor Leafs. Did the Leafs lose in the first round? Oh, that sucks. Connor McDavid, Erik Karlsson. Yep, seems like the usual. Connor McDavid. Brett Howden from the Rangers won. That's nice to see. Stamkos. Vezina goes to Mike Smith. That was very unexpected. That's a toss-up. It should have gone to Frederik Andersen. But Frederik Andersen won the William M. Jennings. Bill Masterton went to Karlsson. He is a Columbus Blue Jackets prospect in real life, but he was traded to New York here. Frank J. Selke goes to Crosby. Ted Lindsay goes to Connor McDavid. Maurice Richard goes to Connor McDavid. So 2 years in a row, Connor McDavid is sweeping up the awards, I believe. Yeah, he's a machine. Let me check. I just want to see. Oh, the Leafs lost in 7 games. Oh, no. Louis Eriksson. Remember we traded? Oh, God. Poor Louis. So, the draft lottery is coming up in just a few moments. Let's check to see who it could have been. Who was it? I have no idea who it could have been. I don't know what I'm speaking. I'm just thinking. Let's go to America for 2 weeks. Defenseman here. Come on. Bless me. Oh. Yeah. We're there at 11th. Man, that sucks. That sucks. There's a bunch of picks there. So Chicago makes the playoffs, and they win a pick. Or not a lottery pick, but they get San Jose's pick. That's fun. Who retired this year? Any goaltenders? Antiniemi, Backstrom, the huge. Hossa retired. Yes, he's a 36 overall. Don't talk to me about that. And Nathan Horton, Nicholas Kronwall, the usual players who usually retire by year 2 or year 1. Makes sense. Let's head into the draft and see who we can get, because it's the New York Islanders with the first overall pick. They are trying to get a stud because they lost Jonathan Tavares. Sorry about that. People can be quite loud, so I told them to shut up. So LA, I didn't even notice it. They have the 2nd and 3rd overall picks. Maybe they want to trade one of their picks. Come on, LA. Be a pal. Be a pal. Come on. One of those picks. I know you're gonna. Oh God. Okay. Somebody want to. I know Detroit wouldn't want to trade their pick. I just want to get into the top. New York? No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't be idiots and trade that pick. Come on, one of these teams, trade your pick. Chicago. Oh, come on, Chicago. One of these teams. Columbus. Columbus wants to trade their pick. I'm okay with that. Let's get that pick. We'll trade this. And that's it. That's all you get. Screw you. And I will trade a prospect. Who do you want? That? Do you want that? No? Okay. Let me see. Who do we have? Hallinan, 72 overall. He could be a backup in a few years, so I'm gonna keep him. The 7th overall pick. Oh god. We don't have a 2nd round pick? Oh man, that sucks. Okay, you know, Roy. I don't think he's going to get much better. Let's just give him that. I think that makes a whole bunch of sense. Oh, Columbus. Be a pal. Come on, Columbus. Come on, Columbus. Come on, Columbus. Columbus, come on. Okay. Okay, so I won't give you, okay, I'll give you this Chicago pick instead. Trade rejected? What are you smoking, Columbus? Take the pick. Accepted. We got the pick. Who goes first overall? First overall is Jack Hughes. That makes sense. Alex Steen, who is a created player. He's a stud. And you know what? Two defensemen. Two amazing defensemen. Oh, Barnaby. Oh, he's a stud. I really wanted him. That makes me sad. I knew he was going to be great. And, oh, the best player, the second best player of the draft so far. Come on, I want an elite player. I want, come on, please. Vancouver, the gods. Mayor, ooh, we don't need any centermen, though. We could use a right winger, and I know this guy's an elite. You know what? Kako it is. The Fantastic Finn, 74 overall. Kako, 7th overall. He could be in the NHL by the next year. Let's sim to our 11th overall pick. Ooh. Okay, we're going to get the elite. Come on, boys. Any defensemen here? There's a goaltender down there. I think he's going to be an elite goalie. Let's go with him. 65 overall. Yeah, what am I going to do about that? There's not much I can do about that. Oh, and I think that guy was an elite. Darn it. Okay. So, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do about it? Coconut. Any defensemen here? Orzak. There's not a lot here. There's just not a lot. Oh, this guy could be good. Oh, please. Okay, hockey gods. I have no idea. I might just go... I know this guy. Don't think he's very... Let me check out. See, the goaltender, he was quite good. Yeah, he wasn't good. He's an elite. He's an elite potential, so you'll have lots of trade value. Oh, this is difficult. I don't need a centerman. But I don't know if Vic Polak will be any good. You know what? I'll go with Polak. And he's a low elite. I will take that. Centerman power forward. He could be good in the next few years. I will take that pick and I will enjoy it. Oh no. Oh no. Stop this. No! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Please stop it. Oh, I messed up. There was an elite. Oh, man. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, God. There was an elite I had pinned, and I was supposed to go and trade for a third. I'm sad now. You know what? Let's get back to it. Tommy. Grant Bitts. I have no idea who this guy is. I think he could be not bad. Or Stan Bird. This is interesting. Because I have no idea who to go with. Or Yuri Bobrovsky. Karkatinen, and the goaltender, I don't think he'll be any good. Grant Bitts. I want to go with this guy, but I feel like he won't be very good. Oh, this is stressing me out. Karkatinen. Is this guy real? I know he's not gonna be very good. Oh, I want both of them. I want 3 of them. Oh, no, this is difficult. I'm gonna go with Karkatinen. Oh, I messed up. You know what? Can I trade for another pick? I know I messed up there. I'm sorry, hockey gods. I'm sorry. Okay. You want this guy? You got him. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Dallas. Accepted. Thank you. It's him to user pick. Ah, bits. Okay, he wasn't very good. I'm not sad about that. That doesn't make me very sad. I'm just shedding a little tear. Bird. Bird is the word. Bird is the word. I hate this game. Okay, so it's not the greatest right now. So the draft hasn't been amazing. I mean, I did well on my top picks. You know, this guy, he's a grinder. Low elite, I will take it, Soderstrom. Good pick. I have 2 low elites here, so I'll take it. 2 guys that I didn't know were going to be good were good. So, yeah, I'll take it. This is literally just a shot in the dark here in the 7th round. Is there any guys? You know what? I'll go with the undrafted guy. Low top 6. And we have another pick here in the 7th round. I did not know that. Okay. Vancouver, who do we go with? Is there anybody worth looking at? I'll go with this guy right here. Nope. Okay. No other picks here in the 7th round. That is it. And I think that's the episode. Yeah, I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. I'll send to the re-sign phase, show you who needs to be signed, and I will... Yep, there's plenty of guys that need to be signed this off-season, and I will definitely sign them. We have plenty of money to play with. And I am back. I have made some signings. The RFAs. I've left the UFAs because there aren't many. Thatcher Demko has grown to an 85 overall, which is great. So let me just show you how much he wants for 8 years. So he is definitely going to grow. He wants 9.55 for 8 years. So I think he's going to grow a bit more. He's 23, 85 overall. He's the definite starter. I want him for 3 years. For $4.1 million. I think he will accept that. Let's get Pogue back. You want to be the AHL starter? Potentially. Let's release him. He doesn't want to come back. Yep, he definitely, I don't want him. UC Jokinen, if you want a 2-way, I'll give you that. Latera, you know what? You'll be good. And then Boland, release him. And they wanted some contracts here. They wanted some weird contracts. Gudobin wanted a bit more than I thought he deserved. All these players did, but it's only for a few years. And then here's Kakinen. I'll give him the max contract. Where's he from? He's from America, so we can probably play him in the AHL this year. And then I'll give Polak a contract as well. And Soderstrom is Swedish, and I'll leave him there for a year. And that's all the players. Let's sim a day. I wish they'd add that button like they had in NHL 14 where you could just press the triangle button and it'd sim a day. That'd be just the small things, EA. Just the small things. Mayers... Latera rejected. Jokinen rejected. Moat accepted. Ben Hutton rejected. Leipzig accepted. Gauntz accepted. Oh, Demko, no, you idiot! Demko! Don't be I will trade you away. Don't try. You know what? You don't want 3 years. You don't want to make that huge commitment yet. I get that. I get that. So Jokinen is gone and Latera is gone. If you don't want to come back to the franchise, I don't want you back. You know what? It's a lot. You know, I'll give it to him. And then Kudobin. I'll qualify him because don't play no games with me, boy. And then I will get him to about, I'll give you 3.4 for 2 years. And then Pogue. You know what, Pogue? Pogie, you don't want to come back? I don't want you back. Screw you, bud. Bo Horvat lost. Justin Pogge, shut up, you turds. Accepted and accepted. So they all came back. It's great to see that. So we will sim to free agency. Free agent. I have a lisp now. So I will sim to free agency, show you some free agents, and then I'll make the decision, and I'll be back in the next episode. Let's check the free agents real quick. Oh, and wow, there are some studs out in free agency this year. Mostly forwards. Any goaltenders? Bobrovsky, woo! And Mike Smith has grown to an 89 overall. That's crazy. I mean, after his Vezina season, I think he deserves it. Jake Gardner is definitely on the radar. JVR. Screw JVR. Oh, Tyler Myers. There's definitely some people in free agency I would love to pick up. Now, Tyler Seguin, I don't see the point of me signing him. Marner, definitely not. Artemi Panarin, that's a potential. And then Blake Wheeler. Oh, Pavelski, potentially. Is there any prospects? No, not really. Polka. So it seems like a decent free agents for forwards. I wish there was a big defensive fish out there in free agency. But I will make my decisions and I'll be back in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like to share your appreciation. And if you enjoy content like this and you want more of it, subscribe to get notifications. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.